Did you know that the practice of Gematria, used for interpreting sacred texts, has its roots in Jewish mysticism? This ancient practice, which involves assigning numerical values to letters, originated centuries ago within the tradition of Kabbalah. In Gematria, each letter carries a fixed numerical value, creating an intricate system that scholars have used to unlock deeper meanings within the Torah and other religious texts. The earliest records of Gematria date back to the period of the Second Temple and are found within Rabbinic literature. While the origins of this practice can be traced back to ancient times, it was the Phoenicians who truly revolutionized writing by developing cuneiform. This significant leap in writing technology laid the groundwork for future advancements, including the systematization of Gematria within the Talmud. By understanding these historical contexts, we can appreciate how deeply connected the practice of Gematria is to Jewish mysticism and its profound impact on religious literature. Before we begin, a small request. Most of the people listening tonight aren't subscribed. If this channel has ever helped you drift off, take a moment to subscribe. It's free, it helps this channel more than you'd think, and you can always change your mind later. And if you feel like it, leave a comment telling me where in the world you're listening from and what time it is where you are. I love reading them. One more thing before we begin. I'm also a co-founder of a sleep app, built to be the most affordable one out there. No ads, ever. Just sounds and stories made to help you sleep. It may not be released yet as this video goes up, but if you're watching a little later, it might be out by now. Just search for it, it should be easy to find. It works on iPhone, Android, and everything in between. Downloading it is the best way to support this channel. In the ancient practice of Gematria, each letter of the Hebrew alphabet carries a unique numerical value. This system is not merely an academic curiosity, it holds profound insights into sacred texts. Consider the letter Aleph. It equals 1 in Gematria. Then there's Yod. Its numerical value is 10. And at the high end of the scale, Tav equals 400. But why these numbers? The answer lies in the structure and history of the Hebrew alphabet itself. In Misbah Hekraki, Aleph through Tes represent 1 to 9. From Yud onwards, the numbers climb to tens and eventually to hundreds, with Tav capping it at 400. Think of it as a counting system, where each letter corresponds to a number. This isn't just spelling, it's counting. In the Book of Creation, Hebrew letters are likened to stones used to build a house, emphasizing their creative and structural significance. This fundamental principle gives Gematria its power. It's not just about assigning numbers, it's about unlocking deeper meanings within the sacred texts. Understanding this can open up new dimensions in your exploration of ancient Jewish mysticism and its profound impact on religious literature. It might surprise you to learn that the numerical sum of letters in a word or name can unveil hidden meanings. This ancient practice is known as Gematria, a method rooted in Jewish mysticism and Kabbalah. For instance, in the first few letters of Genesis, analyses have revealed insights that can be found in the Zohar, a book of Kabbalistic interpretations of the Torah. The term Gematria itself is derived from Greek, likely from Saia, Oya, which means geometrical. This hints at the mathematical precision involved in this method of decoding sacred texts. This practice has been used historically to speak about dangerous political figures without naming them directly, offering a layer of protection while still conveying important messages. See how Gematria unveils deeper truths that are often hidden in plain sight. This ancient practice not only reveals hidden meanings, but also provides a powerful tool for those seeking to delve deeper into the rich tapestry of Jewish mysticism and its profound impact on religious literature. The use of Gematria has been employed by Jewish scholars and scribes as a tool for biblical exegesis, providing a powerful method to delve deeper into the rich tapestry of sacred texts. Exploring how this ancient method has been employed offers a glimpse into the complexities and depths of religious literature, revealing insights that transcend the literal text. Today, the ancient practice of Gematria continues to enrich modern Jewish traditions, offering profound insights into sacred texts. In Rabbi Shlomo Einhorn's book Hebrew Numbers Unveiled, published on June 25, 2025, he explores how this numeric technique can be applied to contemporary life. For instance, the life path number, a crucial aspect of Jewish mysticism, can be calculated using various gematria methods such as Mispar Gadol, Siduri, and Malay. These calculations can reveal hidden meanings and connections within the Hebrew Bible, offering a deeper understanding of one's spiritual journey. This technique is especially useful in numerical Kabbalah, where sacred texts are interpreted through these numeric values to uncover deeper spiritual truths. Gematria not only serves as a tool for religious interpretation, but also helps individuals explore their personal life paths and destiny. By understanding these numeric values, one can gain insights into the deeper significance of biblical stories and their application to modern life. Discovering how this ancient practice remains relevant today reveals the enduring power and wisdom embedded within these numeric systems. The future of Gematria holds tremendous potential for deepening our understanding of sacred texts. Ongoing research continues to uncover the profound spiritual insights that this ancient practice can reveal. As we delve deeper into the numerical systems of Gematria, we find that each letter and word contains a hidden narrative waiting to be decoded. Future studies may reveal even more profound connections within sacred texts, unveiling layers of meaning that have remained dormant for centuries. Imagine the excitement when scholars discover a new correlation or hidden pattern in the scriptures, shedding light on age-old mysteries. Gematria's potential to illuminate spiritual truths is far from exhausted. Each discovery brings us closer to understanding the intricate tapestry of divine wisdom woven into these texts. The practice of Gematria might continue to evolve, incorporating new techniques and insights from various fields of study. Through ongoing exploration, Gematria may open up new vistas of understanding, enriching our spiritual journey and deepening our connection to the sacred. The future of Gematria promises a rich tapestry of discovery that will continue to reshape our perception of the divine and the interconnectedness of all things. Beyond its use as a tool for Torah interpretation, Gematria has had a profound influence on Jewish religious literature and thought. Historically, Kabbalists employed Gematria to delve deeper into the mysteries of the sacred text. In numerical Kabbalah, Gematria serves as a key method for interpreting these texts, uncovering layers of meaning that might otherwise go unnoticed. This practice has significantly shaped Jewish thought and belief systems over centuries. Beyond its immediate religious applications, the wider impact of Gematria cannot be understated. Its influence extends to cultural narratives and intellectual frameworks that have been passed down through generations. Understanding this ancient practice helps us appreciate the depth of thought and belief in Jewish mysticism. As we continue to explore Gematria, we gain insight into how it has reshaped our perception of the interconnectedness of all things. Consider the concept of correspondences. Words with the same numerical value often share deeper connections. For instance, the Hebrew words yayin, wine, and sod, secret, both equal 70. This shared numeric identity suggests a hidden link between these seemingly disparate ideas. As we delve into this ancient practice, it becomes clear that Gematria is not merely a mathematical exercise, but a tool for spiritual discovery and self-understanding. By unveiling the hidden meanings behind numbers, we can gain a deeper appreciation for the intricate tapestry of life's interconnections. Learning how this ancient method has practical applications in our modern world can enrich our spiritual journey and provide a fresh perspective on the sacred texts that guide us. As we continue to explore, let's keep in mind the profound insights that Gematria can reveal about our own lives and the universe around us. In the realm of modern scholarship, the ancient practice of Gematria continues to intrigue and inform. Biblical scholars have long noticed patterns in poetic biblical texts, such as psalms and prophetic sections, indicating that a form of Gematria existed in the biblical era. One particularly striking example is the word chai, which means alive in Hebrew. This word is composed of two Hebrew letters, Sheth and Yod, that sum up to 18. This numerical value holds significance in the context of Gematria, where each letter carries a specific numeric equivalent. In this system, known as Mispar Gadal, Cheth corresponds to 8 and Yod to 10, resulting in their sum totaling 18. In fact, the very word Chai, with its numerical sum of 18, underscores the idea that life itself is composed of deeper, interconnected elements. This ancient practice invites us to see beyond the surface and into the profoundly intricate workings of our world. Discover how modern scholars have continued to explore and utilize this ancient method, unveiling layers of meaning in the texts that have shaped our understanding of the divine. The ancient practice of Gematria, rooted in Jewish mysticism, holds a profound fascination for those who seek to uncover the deeper meanings within sacred texts. For some, Gematria is viewed as a legitimate analytical tool, a means of unraveling the intricate tapestry of sacred texts. Others perceive it as a symbolic language, a reflection of our own expectations and interpretations projected onto the text. But beyond these views, Gematria carries with it an air of mystical significance that has captivated scholars and seekers alike for centuries. For instance, the word alives in Hebrew Gematria sums to 18, a number considered lucky among Jews. Moreover, Gematria is not merely a tool for interpretation, but also serves as a bridge between the literal text and its deeper spiritual dimensions. It opens up avenues to explore the profound, spiritual and mystical dimensions that underlie our sacred texts, inviting us into a world where numbers carry as much meaning as words. By delving into Gematria, we gain insight into the profound spiritual and mystical dimensions that enrich our understanding of sacred texts. Ultimately, this ancient practice offers us a lens through which to see the world in a new light, revealing the intricate and mystical connections that bind our lives together. The ongoing studies and analyses continue to reveal deep spiritual insights from Gematria, offering modern seekers a wealth of wisdom and understanding into sacred texts. These investigations often delve into the hidden meanings behind specific words and phrases, uncovering layers of significance that might otherwise go unnoticed. Gematria provides a framework for interpreting these numerical associations, allowing practitioners to explore the intricate and mystical connections that bind our lives together. The enduring legacy of Gematria lies in its ability to open up new dimensions of thought, belief, and culture. It serves as a reminder of the depth and richness inherent within ancient traditions. As we continue to study and practice Gematria, we tap into a timeless source of wisdom that has guided generations before us. The impact of this remarkable practice extends far beyond its origins, influencing contemporary thought and enriching modern Jewish traditions. Reflect on the enduring legacy of Gematria, a testament to the profound insights and spiritual connections that endure across centuries. Within this context, each letter carries not just phonetic value, but also a specific numerical significance. This numerical assignment enables Kabbalists to discern hidden connections and profound insights within biblical texts. In the Zohar, a primary source of Kabbalistic teachings, we find intricate analyses using Gematria. One example is the exploration of the first few letters of Genesis, revealing deeper layers of meaning and spiritual significance. Through Gematria, the seemingly mundane becomes infused with divine resonance. This practice not only enriches our understanding of sacred texts, but also deepens our spiritual connection to them. By delving into the numerical aspects of Hebrew letters, we discover that each letter is not merely a symbol, but a gateway to profound insights and spiritual truths. In the context of Talmudic exegesis, this ancient practice takes on a whole new dimension. The Talmud is not just a compilation of Jewish law and wisdom, it is a rich tapestry woven with intricate threads of interpretation. Gematria serves as a vital tool for unraveling the deeper layers of this sacred text. Consider the case of a legal debate in the Talmud over the interpretation of a particular law. Scholars might turn to Gematria to find hidden numerical connections within the text. For instance, If a word in the text has a geometric value that corresponds to a specific number with symbolic significance, this might shed light on the intended meaning. Such insights can clarify moral teachings and resolve legal debates that might otherwise remain ambiguous. An example is found in Tractate Shabbat, where a dispute over the interpretation of a Sabbath law was resolved using Gematria. The numerical value of key terms provided the necessary clarity to decide the case. This practice underscores how Gematria goes beyond mere numerology. It becomes a lens through which profound ethical and legal insights can be discerned. By applying Gematria to the Talmud, Jewish scholars gain access to a realm of wisdom that might otherwise remain veiled. Thus, the ancient practice of Gematria is not just a curiosity, it is an essential tool in the quest for understanding and justice. As we delve deeper into this tradition, we discover a rich tapestry of insights that continue to guide and enlighten. Through the lens of Gematria, the Talmud becomes more than a collection of laws. It transforms into a vibrant map of spiritual and ethical truths. This reveals the profound connection between numerical patterns and the deeper meanings embedded within sacred texts. And so, we see how Gematria provides crucial insights into Jewish law and ethics as found in the Talmud. This practice not only illuminates the past, but also guides us in navigating the present and future. Through the art of Gematria, we find ourselves standing at the intersection of wisdom and wonder. In the arid desert of Qumran, a remarkable discovery awaited scholars, the Dead Sea Scrolls. Written on parchment and papyrus, these scrolls contain fragments of the Hebrew Bible and other texts dating back to the Second Temple period. Among these ancient writings, Gematria reveals a hidden layer of meaning. For instance, the word Torah has a gematria value of 611. This numerical significance can be found throughout the scrolls. Scholars believe that this recurring number holds spiritual significance. Another example is found in the Song of Songs, where numerical patterns within verses suggest deeper meanings. The application of Gematria in the scrolls underscores its practical use throughout Jewish scholarship. These ancient texts remind us that the art of Gematria is not merely a curious puzzle, but a profound tool for understanding sacred writings. Through Gematria, the Dead Sea Scrolls continue to reveal their secrets, one numerical value at a time. And so, the ancient practice of Gematria unveils profound insights into sacred texts, bridging the gap between past and present. One notable example is the work of Origen, an early church father who used Gematria to analyze the Book of Revelation. Origen believed that numbers held significant spiritual meaning and could provide insights into the scriptures. His approach was influenced by Jewish mystical traditions, which he adapted to his Christian theological framework. Modern biblical scholars have continued this tradition, using Gematria as a tool for exegesis. For instance, some scholars use Gematria to find connections between key words and phrases in the Psalms. The numerical values assigned to each letter can reveal patterns and themes that might otherwise go unnoticed. This method is not just about finding interesting coincidences, it can offer genuine insights into the structure and meaning of the text. While not all scholars embrace this approach, those who do find it a valuable tool for deepening their understanding of the Old Testament. The use of Gematria across different faith traditions underscores its enduring relevance as a method for sacred text analysis. By bridging the gap between past and present, Gematria helps us uncover the timeless wisdom contained within these ancient texts. Within the intricate web of mystical teachings lies the Zohar, a foundational text revered by Kabbalists for its esoteric wisdom. Gematria plays a crucial role in interpreting this complex work. In the Zohar, the word chai appears frequently, often associated with spiritual rebirth and renewal. Gematria helps illuminate these deeper connections within the text. Another example is the word yayin, meaning wine. Its Gematria sum is 70, a number often associated with secrets and mysteries in Jewish tradition. In the context of the Zohar, yayin might symbolize the mystical knowledge hidden within sacred teachings. This illustrates how Gematria unveils hidden meanings and connections. These numerical patterns are not mere coincidences, but deliberate clues left by ancient mystics to guide seekers of spiritual truth. Thus, Gematria serves as a potent tool in the hands of Kabbalists, allowing them to delve deeper into the divine wisdom encrypted within sacred texts. For example, the phrase "tine, times, and half a times" in Daniel 7025 is rich with symbolism. When interpreted through Gematria, this phrase takes on new layers of meaning, providing a deeper understanding of the prophecy. Similarly, the Book of Revelation contains intricate numerical patterns that Gematria can help unravel. The number 666, for instance, is a notorious example, often associated with the mark of the beast. By applying Gematria to this number, we see that it correlates with the Hebrew name Neron Caesar. This reveals a historical and spiritual context that enhances our interpretation of the prophecy. The historical significance of these interpretations cannot be overstated. They provide a bridge between ancient texts and modern understanding, offering valuable insights into biblical prophecies that have resonated through the ages. Ultimately, Gematria serves as an invaluable method for delving deeper into the divine revelations within the Torah and other sacred texts. Its application to prophecies like those found in Daniel and Revelation demonstrates its enduring importance in unraveling the mysteries of our spiritual heritage. One of the most prominent scholars who utilized Gematria in his commentaries was Rashi, short for Rabbi Solomon ben Isaac, who lived from 1040 to 1175 CE. Rashi's commentary on the Torah and Talmud is renowned for its depth and clarity, often drawing upon Gematria to reveal deeper layers of understanding. Another influential scholar who made significant use of Gematria was Nachmanides, also known as Ramban short for Rabbi Moses ben Nachman Gerondi, who lived from 1194 to 1270 CE. Nachmanides is known for his extensive commentary on the Torah, where he frequently employs Gematria to unlock the deeper wisdom contained within the scriptures. These medieval scholars understood that Gematria was not just a means of counting letters, but a key to unlocking the hidden meanings embedded within the Hebrew language. Their use of Gematria in Commentaries and Exegesis highlighted its enduring relevance in interpreting biblical texts, a practice that continues to influence Jewish scholarship today. Through the lens of Gematria, these ancient texts become living documents, revealing layers of wisdom and spiritual insight that might otherwise remain hidden. Similarly, the name Elohim, another designation for God in Hebrew scripture, corresponds to a Gematria value of 86. These numerical values are more than just simple assignments, they hold spiritual significance. Consider the passage in Genesis where God says, "Let us make mankind in our image, according to our likeness." The Hebrew word for image here is Tselem, which has a Gematria value of 23. This number can be broken down into the product of two significant numbers, 13 and 11. The number 13 is often associated with divine authority and completeness, while 11 symbolizes disorder or chaos in the Jewish tradition. This Gematria pattern suggests that humanity is created with both divine authority and a potential for disorder within us, reflecting the duality of human nature. In Psalm 19:7, it is written that the law of the Lord is perfect, converting the soul. The Hebrew word for perfect here is etamim, which has a Gematria value of 100. The number 100 in Jewish numerology is associated with the idea of completeness and wholeness, suggesting that the law of God brings fullness to the soul. Through these examples, we see how Gematria provides profound insights into the nature and attributes of God as portrayed in Hebrew scripture. To truly grasp the intricate practice of Gematria, we must delve into the rich history of Hebrew letters themselves. The evolution of the Hebrew alphabet from Paleo-Hebrew to Aramaic square script is a tale that reveals profound insights into how sacred texts have been interpreted over millennia. Initially, the Hebrews used a script known as Paleo-Hebrew, which bore close resemblance to Phoenician writing. This was the primary form of written communication for centuries. However, as time progressed and the Jewish diaspora spread, a need arose for a more standardized script that could be understood across different regions. Enter Aramaic square script. This shift in alphabet forms marked a significant turning point, as the new script introduced distinct numerical values for each letter. This innovation laid the foundation for gematria practice. For example, in Paleo-Hebrew, the letter Aleph was visually distinct but lacked a clear numerical value. In contrast, Aramaic square script assigned Aleph the value of 1. This change transformed how Hebrew texts were interpreted and studied. It allowed scholars to uncover hidden meanings and connections within the sacred scriptures that were previously obscure. One fascinating example is the word yayin, meaning wine, which has a gematria sum of 70. In Aramaic square script, this numerical value holds deep spiritual significance. Thus, the evolution of Hebrew letters from Paleo-Hebrew to Aramaic square script not only simplified communication, but also enriched the practice of gematria, providing scholars with deeper insights into the divine messages within sacred texts. Understanding this historical context helps us appreciate how ancient practices like gematria have endured and continue to enrich modern Jewish traditions. As we continue to explore the nuances of gematria, this historical lens offers a fascinating perspective on how ancient practices evolve and adapt over time. This evolutionary journey underscores the enduring significance of Hebrew letters in both their literal and numeric forms, offering a wealth of wisdom to be uncovered through gematria. One of the most captivating applications of gematria is its use as a form of biblical cryptography, a method that unveils encrypted messages within scriptural texts. Consider the Book of Esther, a narrative rich with numerical clues. The number 7, which signifies completion and perfection in Jewish tradition, appears throughout the story, from the 7 days of feasting to the 7 eunuchs attending King Ahasuerus. This repetition is not mere coincidence, but a deliberate numeric pattern intended to convey deeper significance. Similarly, Psalm 19:7-8 contains a striking numerical pattern that reads as follows. In the King James Version, "The law of the Lord is perfect, converting the soul. The testimony of the Lord is sure, making wise the simple." Here, the verses contain 2 sets of 3 words each, a pattern that emphasizes completeness and divine order. These examples demonstrate the practical application of gematria for decoding hidden biblical messages. This ancient method of interpretation offers a gateway to uncovering profound insights and hidden meanings within the Bible. Within the Talmud, one of the most significant texts in rabbinic literature, gematria is employed to reveal hidden connections between seemingly disparate ideas and themes. For instance, the Talmud uses gematria to illustrate the significance of certain numbers and their symbolism within Jewish thought. The Zohar, a central work in the Jewish mystical tradition of Kabbalah, also employs gematria extensively. In this text, gematria is not just a tool for interpretation, but a means to unlock spiritual insights and hidden wisdoms embedded within the language itself. For example, the Zohar uses gematria to show that certain words with similar numerical values share an underlying connection, revealing a deeper unity and harmony within the divine realm. This practice underscores the belief that sacred texts are multi-layered and can be interpreted on various levels. Thus, gematria serves as a vital bridge in interpreting not only the Bible, but also the rich tapestry of rabbinic literature. It offers modern readers and scholars a lens through which to explore the deep meanings and spiritual insights woven into these ancient texts. In the end, gematria not only helps us uncover hidden meanings, but also connects us to a rich tradition of scholarly inquiry and spiritual contemplation that spans centuries. This practice is a testament to the timeless quest for understanding and wisdom found within Jewish thought. In the ancient city of Aleppo, nestled within a long tradition of scholarly inquiry and spiritual contemplation, resides an extraordinary manuscript known as the Aleppo Codex. This remarkable text serves as a cornerstone for understanding the depth and complexity of Jewish sacred writings. The Aleppo Codex, believed to be one of the most accurate manuscripts of the Hebrew Bible, holds within its parchment pages a wealth of insights that have been meticulously preserved for centuries. By decoding such numerical relationships, scholars gain new perspectives on the interconnectedness of sacred texts and their underlying spiritual meanings. In fact, the practice of gematria is so integral to Jewish exegesis that it has been employed by scholars for centuries. The Aleppo Codex serves as a testament to this tradition, illuminating how numerical patterns can unlock deeper truths within the Hebrew Bible. Understanding and preserving such ancient manuscripts is not just about maintaining historical records, it is about safeguarding a rich tradition of spiritual contemplation that continues to enlighten us today. In the vast landscape of Jewish mysticism, one text stands out as a wellspring of profound insights: the Zohar. Compiled over centuries by a collective of sages known as the Zoharic Masters, this text is a cornerstone of Kabbalistic literature. The Sefer HaBahir, also known as the Book of Bahir, delves into the mysteries of creation and uses gematria to unveil hidden meanings. Similarly, the Bahir, another significant text in Kabbalistic literature, employs gematria to deepen its teachings. Gematria is not merely a tool for exegesis, it is an integral part of the mystical journey within Judaism. By revealing connections and hidden meanings, gematria enriches the spiritual quest and deepens our understanding of the sacred texts. Through this ancient practice, we gain a glimpse into the profound wisdom that lies beneath the surface of the written word. As we delve deeper into these texts and their numerical secrets, we find ourselves drawn closer to the mysteries they seek to illuminate. Take, for example, the book of Genesis. When we apply gematria to specific verses and passages, we find numerical connections that point to significant historical dates or events. Consider the story of Noah's Ark. The phrase Noah's Arks in Hebrew is written as Tivat Noach, which has a gematria value of 958. Interestingly, this number corresponds to the year 2004 BCE, a date that aligns with ancient Near Eastern flood narratives. Another notable use of gematria in biblical chronology can be found in the Book of Kings. The phrase, the third year of Hosea, has a gematria value that aligns with historical records of significant events during that period, providing a unique layer of temporal correspondence. In the Book of Chronicles, the phrase, the third year of Asa's, has a gematria value that correlates with known historical dates from the same time frame, further illustrating how this numerical method can help validate and deepen our understanding of biblical timelines. What makes gematria so powerful is its ability to reveal interconnectedness within the biblical narrative. By examining the numerical values associated with key words and phrases, we gain insight into the underlying structure and themes that span different eras of scriptural history. For example, the gematria value of the year of release is 5779, which can be broken down into significant numerical patterns that correspond to other key events in biblical history. This interplay of numbers and dates creates a rich tapestry of meaning that transcends mere chronology. This ancient tradition reveals profound insights into sacred texts by decoding the symbolic significance of numbers within them. For example, consider the number 40. In the Bible, it is often associated with significant events and periods of trial or preparation. The Israelites wandered in the wilderness for 40 years before entering the Promised Land. Noah endured 40 days and nights of rain during the Great Flood. Moses spent 40 days on Mount Sinai receiving the 10 Commandments. In each case, the number 40 signifies a period of testing or transformation. Another notable number is 7. In biblical contexts, it often symbolizes completeness or perfection. Genesis describes the creation of the world in 6 days, followed by a day of rest. This pattern echoes the 7-day week we observe today. In Revelation, the book described 7 seals, 7 trumpets, and 7 bowls of wrath, which together complete God's judgments on the earth. The number 12 also holds significance in the Bible, often representing completeness or wholeness. Jesus had 12 disciples, symbolizing the completion of God's chosen people. The Israelites also had 12 tribes, signifying the wholeness of the nation. Through gematria, these numbers reveal a deeper layer of meaning within biblical narratives, showing that every detail carries significance. As we explore more of the Bible's hidden numerical patterns, we find a rich tapestry of interconnected themes and spiritual insights. Gematria offers unique perspectives on the biblical text, inviting us to delve deeper into its profound wisdom and symbolism. By understanding these symbolic numbers, we gain a fuller appreciation for the intricate design of sacred texts and their enduring spiritual meanings. In the vast landscape of the Bible, Gematria has been a powerful tool for interpreting texts rich with wisdom and insight. This ancient practice, rooted in Jewish mysticism, has unveiled profound meanings within biblical wisdom literature such as Proverbs, Psalms, Ecclesiastes, and Job. For example, the phrase, "Whoever loves instruction loves knowledge." 15,000,000,000,032 in its original Hebrew has a gematria sum of 789, which is significant because it is an odd number. This indicates that the wisdom within these verses goes beyond simple logic and into deeper spiritual truths. Moving to the Psalms, another cherished collection of poetic texts filled with praise and supplication. Gematria has been used here to reveal the intricate tapestry of numerical correspondences. Take Psalm 19, which extols the beauty and order of creation. The heavens declare the glory of God, the skies proclaim the work of his hands. The gematria of these words sheds light on the divine harmony that underlies all existence. In Ecclesiastes, often referred to as the teacher's wisdom, gematria helps illuminate the book's recurring themes of futility and the impermanence of earthly things. The phrase, meaningless. Everything is meaningless. 1014 has a gematria sum that echoes the futility of worldly pursuits, guiding readers to contemplate the true purpose and significance of life. Finally, in the Book of Job, a narrative exploring faith, suffering, and divine justice, gematria has been employed to decipher hidden messages within its poetic dialogues. For instance, Job's declaration, "I know that my Redeemer lives," 19,025, carries a deep numerical resonance, emphasizing the unshakable faith and hope that underpin his trials. Through these examples and countless others, gematria provides a lens through which the profound wisdom and spiritual depth of biblical literature can be more fully appreciated. This practice not only reveals hidden connections between words and phrases, but also highlights the intricate design of sacred texts, showing how every detail is imbued with meaning. By uncovering these layers of significance, gematria aids in our ongoing quest to understand and apply the timeless wisdom found within the Bible's wisdom literature. Ultimately, this ancient practice serves as a testament to the enduring spiritual meanings that resonate throughout these sacred texts. So, the next time you delve into the wisdom literature of the Bible, remember the deep well of numerical insight and spiritual truth that lies hidden within its verses. Though gematria has its roots in Jewish mysticism, it's not the only form of numerological divination used to interpret sacred texts. Throughout history, scholars have employed arithmomancy, the art of predicting future events through numbers, to decode prophecies and unveil hidden meanings. For instance, the Book of Daniel describes a vision where the prophet sees a figure writing on a wall in fiery letters. The message, written in Aramaic and Hebrew, predicts the fall of Babylon. This act of divine revelation can be seen as an example of arithmomancy at work. But it's not just in the Bible where numbers hold mystical significance. The ancient Greeks also practiced numerological divination, known as isopsophy, to interpret their sacred texts. For example, the Greek word for beast, pa, 9, da, da. This number holds significance in various esoteric traditions, including Kabbalistic numerology. For instance, the gematria value of a key word in a prophetic passage can illuminate its connection to other verses or themes throughout Scripture. Thus, the ancient practice of arithmomancy, when used alongside gematria, offers a rich tapestry of interpretive tools for exploring the wisdom and prophecies hidden within sacred texts. And so, the next time you delve into the profound mysteries of sacred Scripture, remember that there are depths of numerical insight and spiritual truth waiting to be discovered. And so, as you delve into the mysteries of gematria, remember that its insights have stood the test of time across changing linguistic landscapes. For instance, in the Zohar, a foundational text of Jewish mysticism, gematria is employed to reveal connections between words and concepts that share identical numerical sums. In the Bahir, another significant work of Kabbalistic literature, gematria is used to delve into the creation narratives and uncover hidden correspondences between divine acts and their numerical representations. By employing this ancient method, practitioners of Kabbalah believe they can gain insights into the fundamental structure of reality and the profound wisdom encapsulated within sacred texts. This practice is not merely about counting, but about discovering the interconnectedness of various elements in the universe and their reflection in the language of the Torah. Gematria thus serves as a bridge, connecting the literal text to its deeper spiritual underpinnings and inviting scholars into a realm of mystical contemplation. In Christian scholarship, gematria has been used to explore the New Testament, particularly the Book of Revelation. Early Christian scholars, intrigued by the symbolism and prophecies in this apocalyptic text, found resonance with Jewish numerological practices. In Islamic tradition, scholars have used gematria to analyze both the Quran and the Bible. This interfaith approach aims at finding commonalities between these holy books, thereby fostering understanding and dialogue between Abrahamic faiths. For instance, certain Arabic words corresponding to key biblical concepts have been found to share gematria values, suggesting an underlying unity in divine revelation. Moreover, Sufi mystics have employed numerological techniques akin to gematria for spiritual contemplation and interpretation of sacred texts. The practice underscores the universal quest for deeper meaning within scriptures. Further afield, some Eastern traditions have adopted elements of gematria-like analysis in their interpretations of various religious texts, albeit under different names and methodologies. The universality of gematria as a tool for interpreting sacred scriptures highlights its enduring relevance. Whether in Judaism, Christianity, Islam, or other faiths, this ancient numerological technique continues to illuminate the profound depths within holy texts. In Psalms, for example, gematria can reveal hidden connections and themes that might otherwise go unnoticed. Consider the famous Psalm 19, which begins with, "The heavens declare the glory of God," a verse filled with cosmic imagery. When analyzed through gematria, these poetic lines can unveil numerical patterns that offer new insights into the text's meaning. Similarly, in Proverbs, where wisdom and morality are explored through vivid metaphors and proverbs, gematria can help decipher the layered meanings embedded within these poetic verses. Take Proverbs 16:9, which states, "The heart of man plans his way, but the Lord establishes his steps." The numerical values of these words can offer a deeper understanding of the text's underlying themes. In the Book of Job, a profoundly poetic exploration of suffering and faith, gematria can shed light on the complex themes that underlie the text. As we delve further into this ancient practice, it becomes clear how gematria can illuminate the profound insights and hidden wisdoms embedded within these poetic forms of sacred scripture. By exploring these deeper meanings in poetic texts, we gain a new appreciation for the intricate artistry and spiritual depth that lies within the pages of ancient scripture. While the Hebrew Bible is primarily written in Hebrew, several key passages are composed in Aramaic, particularly within Ezra, Daniel, and Jeremiah. These Aramaic sections reveal the versatility of gematria as a tool for decoding sacred texts across different languages and contexts within the Bible. In Ezra, gematria helps uncover deeper meanings in Aramaic sections, such as Ezra 5013-17. This passage contains numerical codes that are deciphered through gematria to reveal insights about the reconstruction of the temple in Jerusalem. Daniel's Aramaic sections, notably his vision of the four beasts, Daniel 7327, used gematria to assign numerical values to words and phrases that symbolize different kingdoms. This method sheds light on the prophetic messages within Daniel's dream. In Jeremiah, Aramaic sections like Jeremiah 10,023-25 are interpreted using gematria to connect numerical values of words with their spiritual significance. This practice reveals the interconnectedness of divine messages and human language within the prophetic texts. This versatility of gematria demonstrates its enduring value as a tool for biblical interpretation, offering profound insights into sacred texts regardless of the language in which they were originally written. As we continue to explore these ancient practices, we find that gematria provides a window into the rich tapestry of spiritual meaning woven throughout the Bible, inviting us to delve deeper into its profound messages. We can breathe and settle into the knowledge that these sacred texts are not merely historical documents, but living repositories of divine wisdom, waiting to be discovered through practices like gematria. Through this exploration, we see how the practice of gematria allows us to appreciate the intricate and multifaceted nature of biblical texts, offering fresh perspectives on their spiritual significance even across different languages and contexts. Understanding these ancient practices helps us realize that the Bible is not a static text, but a dynamic record of divine communication, continually revealing new layers of meaning through tools like gematria. The ancient practice of gematria, a numeric system used by Jewish scholars and scribes to interpret sacred texts, reveals fascinating patterns in biblical genealogies. For example, the book of Genesis, which traces the lineage from Adam to Noah, shows a consistent numerical pattern when analyzed using gematria. In 1 Chronicles, the genealogies are used to establish the line of kings in Judah, leading from Adam to David. Here, each name carries a specific numerical value according to the Hebrew gematria calculator. When these values are summed, they reveal intricate connections between ancestors, suggesting deeper spiritual or historical meanings. Similarly, in the New Testament's Gospel of Matthew, gematria is employed to interpret the genealogy of Jesus Christ. The numbers associated with each name in this lineage add up to 4080, a significant number in Hebrew tradition that represents the sum total of all things. This numerical pattern underscores the divine nature and completeness of Jesus' lineage, providing a profound layer of interpretation to these genealogical records. Moreover, in both Genesis and 1 Chronicles, the numbers associated with key ancestors often align with significant spiritual or historical events. For instance, the number 6, representing mankind's creation and fall in Genesis, echoes throughout the lineages, signifying a recurring theme of human frailty and redemption. By employing gematria, we can gain fresh insights into these complex genealogical records, uncovering layers of meaning that enrich our understanding of the biblical narrative. These numerical patterns help us appreciate the meticulous craftsmanship and divine inspiration behind these sacred texts, making them dynamic records of divine communication. One fascinating intersection of gematria is its connection to the sacred geometry described in the Bible, particularly in the books of Exodus and 1 Kings. The tabernacle, a portable sanctuary built by Moses according to God's instructions, is described in detail in the book of Exodus. The dimensions and proportions of this structure follow specific numerical ratios that are considered sacred. The tabernacle's dimensions, such as the length of the Ark of the Covenant and the width of the courtyard, align with numerical values that hold symbolic significance in gematria. Similarly, in 1 Kings, we find descriptions of Solomon's temple, which also adheres to these sacred numerical ratios. The temple's architecture reflects the principles of divine harmony and order. These numerical patterns in biblical architecture echo the deep spiritual insights revealed through gematria, emphasizing the interconnectedness of sacred numbers and divine design. The practice of gematria, therefore, extends beyond textual interpretation to the realm of architecture, highlighting the interdisciplinary nature of this ancient art and its profound influence on various aspects of spiritual life. Just as gematria reveals hidden connections within biblical texts, it also unveils the divine inspiration behind the meticulous craftsmanship of sacred structures. By understanding the relationship between numerical values and architectural design, we can appreciate how Gematria links the spiritual world to the physical realm, creating a harmonious blend of symbolism and structure. This intersection between Gematria and sacred geometry serves as a testament to the multifaceted nature of this ancient practice, which continues to offer profound insight into the divine communication behind sacred texts and structures. Consider Exodus 6:6, where God proclaims to Moses, "I am the Lord." In Hebrew, this is written as na, 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 ah, na, achna, ah, machna, wachna, wachna, which has a Gematria value of 26. This number is significant because it signifies the power and providence of God. The name YHWH itself has a Gematria value that correlates with salvation and deliverance. This divine name, often translated as Lord or Yahweh, carries immense spiritual weight. In the context of Exodus, this correlation is especially powerful. The Israelites are enslaved in Egypt, and God promises them redemption through Moses. The Gematria value of 26 serves as a symbolic reminder of God's unwavering power to deliver his people. Moreover, the Hebrew word for redeemed or delivered is, so has a Gematria value of 86. This number is twice that of YHWH's name value, emphasizing the dual aspects of redemption, both God's action and humanity's need. Thus, Gematria unveils a deeper layer of understanding in the biblical narrative. It shows that redemption is not merely an abstract concept, but a profound interaction between divine providence and human necessity. This insight can enrich our reading of the Bible, revealing the intricate tapestry woven into its stories. Each numerical value is not just a symbol, but a key to unlocking deeper spiritual truths. By delving into these numerical values, we can gain a richer appreciation for the themes of redemption that permeate the sacred texts. For example, consider the famous verse from Proverbs, "Train up a child in the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it." Proverbs 22:6. This simple proverb carries a profound message about guidance and lasting impact. The number 70 in Hebrew tradition symbolizes completeness and perfection, reflecting the idea that raising a child involves nurturing them to be whole and complete individuals. Similarly, in Ecclesiastes we read, "For everything there is a season, and a time for every matter under heaven." Ecclesiastes 3001. This verse speaks to the cyclical nature of life. The phrase "under heaven" in Hebrew is tachat hashamayim, which has a geometric value of 495. In the system of Gematria, the number 495 is often interpreted as a symbol of balance and harmony, echoing the message that all things in life have their proper time. Consider Isaiah 50,1-12, which describes the suffering servant who will bear the iniquities of us all. The numerical value of these verses is not merely incidental but holds significant meaning. In Standard Hebrew, Misbar Hekraki, Gematria, the word servants in these verses sums to 578, which can be broken down into 19 times 30. This number echoes the redemptive themes found throughout Isaiah. Christological interpretations of these verses often see them as a prophecy of Jesus' role and suffering. In the New Testament, the Apostle Peter refers to Isaiah 53 in his first epistle, drawing a parallel between Jesus and the suffering servant. The numerical sum of the letters in suffering servant is 186, which resonates with the idea of redemption and salvation in Jewish thought. This number's significance is heightened by its connection to the word alive, which also sums to 18. Gematria thus offers a deeper layer of understanding to these prophecies, unveiling their rich symbolism and multifaceted meanings that transcend the literal text. In this way, Gematria serves as a powerful tool for uncovering the prophetic depth of sacred texts and illuminating their deeper spiritual truths. As we explore these messianic prophecies through the lens of Gematria, we gain a fresh perspective on their enduring significance and relevance. In the ancient art of Gematria, numbers hold profound spiritual significance and unlock hidden meanings in sacred texts. Beyond the basic gematria calculations, ancient Hebrew numerologists employed complex systems like Mispar Gadol and Mispar Katan to deepen their understanding of Scripture. This is no coincidence. The number 18 is considered auspicious among Jewish scholars. In Psalm 18,425, the Lord rewarded me according to my righteousness. According to the cleanness of my hands he has recompensed me, sums up to 620 in Mispar Katan. These systems illustrate the depth and sophistication of ancient Hebrew numerology. As we continue to delve into these ancient practices, the layers of meaning and spiritual connection within sacred texts become ever more evident. For example, the letter Aleph, the first letter of the Hebrew alphabet, is considered the embodiment of unity and divine oneness. In sacred texts like the Torah, Aleph often signifies a fundamental principle or truth. Another letter, Bet, the second letter of the Hebrew alphabet, symbolizes duality and separation. In the context of Gematria, Bet can signify a division or distinction within a text. The letter Gimel, often associated with giving and generosity, holds a deeper meaning of potential and expansion. In the Zohar, a foundational text in Kabbalah, Gimel is used to illustrate the idea of divine overflow and abundance. Dalit, or Dalith, represents a door or entrance, symbolizing transition and change. In Gematria practice, Dalit can indicate a shift or turning point within a passage. Hebrew letters are not just symbols, they embody profound meanings and connections that transcend their literal forms. As we explore these ancient practices, the depth and richness behind each letter become increasingly apparent. Through Gematria, the mystical symbolism of these letters illuminates hidden insights and connections within sacred texts. This ancient practice offers a glimpse into the intricate and multi-layered world of Jewish mysticism. As we delve further into the mysteries of Gematria and its significance in sacred texts, we uncover a tapestry woven with profound wisdom and spiritual depth. In the next chapter, we will explore how Gematria has been applied through history to interpret and understand sacred texts. In the medieval era, Jewish scholars like Maimonides employed Gematria to deepen their philosophical inquiries. Maimonides, a prominent philosopher and physician of the time, integrated Gematria into his philosophical discourses. His work, Guide for the Perplexed, demonstrates how he used Gematria to uncover deeper meanings within sacred texts. For example, he analyzed the numerical values of words to find correspondences that revealed philosophical truths. This method allowed him to bridge the gap between rational thought and spiritual insight. In another instance, Maimonides explored the gematria of names to understand their hidden significance. He believed that the numerical value of a name could reveal aspects of its essence and purpose. This intellectual rigor applied to Gematria shows how it was not merely a mystical tool, but an essential part of philosophical discourse. Through the works of Maimonides and other medieval Jewish philosophers, Gematria was instrumental in advancing understandings of sacred texts. This chapter has highlighted the profound role Gematria played in medieval Jewish philosophy. The significance of this number extends beyond numerical curiosity. It echoes through other passages, such as in Exodus 1004, where the word for life also shares this Gematria value. These numerical connections underscore the thematic unity of the Bible. They suggest that life and vitality are central themes that span different parts of the sacred text. Another striking example comes from the book of Isaiah. In Isaiah 49,008, the word Zion shares a gematria value with the phrase "forgotten by God" in Lamentations 5000t. This numerical parallelism implies a deep thematic link between the prophetic promise of redemption and the historical experience of exile. Such numerical correspondences are not mere coincidences, but intentional signposts, guiding readers to see the interconnectedness of biblical themes. By using Gematria, we can uncover these hidden connections and gain a more profound understanding of the Bible's unity and deeper messages. Through this ancient practice, we see that every passage in the Bible is not an isolated event, but part of a larger, intricately woven narrative. Delve into the intricate world of Gematria, an ancient practice that uncovers linguistic cryptography within sacred texts. This technique decodes biblical puns and wordplays, revealing profound insights embedded in scripture. Consider the Book of Ruth, where the name Ruth has significant geometric value. In Hebrew, Ruth is written as Poya, which sums up to 208 using standard Hebrew Mispar Hekraki Gematria. This numerical value can be linked to deeper meanings within the narrative. For example, Ruth's steadfast loyalty and devotion are reflected in the numerical significance of her name. Similarly, in Genesis, the story of Jacob's deception and subsequent journey is filled with geometric puns. The Hebrew word for deceive is mai, aha, which sums to 31:8. Jacob's name itself, Yaakov, can be broken down numerically and linked back to his actions and journey. This cryptographic element adds layers of meaning to the biblical narrative. These examples highlight how Gematria exposes subtle yet profound layers of meaning within sacred texts. It emphasizes the richness and multifaceted nature of their messages, making each passage part of a larger, intricately woven story. Deep within the ancient practice of Gematria lies a fascinating phenomenon known as biblical Hebrew homonyms. These are words in the Bible that sound similar but have distinct meanings, often leading to profound insights and additional layers of meaning within sacred texts. One notable example is the Hebrew words shalax, shalaks, and shalayaks. Both sound almost identical but have different meanings. Shalach means to send, while shalayach means messenger. In Genesis 20:21, Abraham pleads with God not to destroy the city of Sodom. Here, the word shalach is used, implying that Abraham is requesting God to send a messenger to save the city. This subtle nuance adds depth to Abraham's appeal, showing his trust in God's ability to send a savior. Another intriguing example is found in Psalm 19,004, which reads, "There is no speech nor language where their voice is not heard." The phrase kol devahim stat bohin dach imen translates to every word, and the use of this particular term underscores the universality of God's message. Even the subtlest changes in Hebrew letters can uncover profound insights within sacred texts. These homonyms remind us that every element of the Bible is part of a larger, intricately woven story. The Bible is not merely a collection of stories, but an intricate tapestry woven with the threads of ancient language and symbolism. Take for instance the word life, in Hebrew, Gia. Its gematria sum is 18. This single number, 18, carries profound significance in Jewish tradition and symbolizes life, luck, and even spiritual completeness. The power of Gematria lies in its ability to reveal layers of meaning often hidden beneath the literal surface. Consider the word alive, Sig. In Gematria, it sums to 18, echoing the idea that life is intrinsically linked with divine presence and spiritual fullness. Through Gematria, what might seem like simple words on the surface can unveil profound connections and themes within sacred texts. This practice demonstrates the depth and richness of Hebrew letters and their ability to convey multiple layers of meaning in just a few strokes. Exploring Psalms and other poetic books within the Bible reveals a striking use of specific numbers of syllables or letters per line. Consider Psalm 19, which is divided into 6 distinct sections. Each section comprises precisely 6 verses, creating a rhythmic balance that echoes the divine nature of God's creation. This numerical symmetry is no coincidence. It is a deliberate choice that enhances the poem's spiritual resonance. In other poetic sections of the Bible, similar patterns emerge. For instance, the Book of Lamentations is composed of 5 chapters, each with 22 verses, totaling 150 verses in all. The number 150 holds significant spiritual meaning in Jewish tradition, representing the Jubilee year, a time of redemption and renewal. This meticulous structure underscores the spiritual message of Lamentations, the longing for restoration and redemption. Through these patterns, Gematria reveals deeper layers of artistic intent within the sacred texts. Consider the Book of Enoch, a fascinating apocryphal text attributed to Enoch, the great-grandfather of Noah. In this book, Gematria reveals intriguing numerical significances that offer deeper insights into its themes and messages. For instance, the word Enoch itself has a significant geometric value. In the Mispar hierarchy system, it sums to 148, which in Jewish tradition signifies completion and perfection. This numerical value underscores Enoch's role as a figure of righteousness and wisdom. Moreover, the gematria connections in the Book of Jubilees are equally captivating. This text, which presents itself as a revelation to Moses, contains many numerical significances that illuminate its spiritual and historical themes. For example, the term Jubilee in itself carries a deep numerical significance. In Gematria, it sums to 26, which corresponds to the Hebrew letter Yod Sheh, symbolizing divine providence and guidance. These numerical connections are not mere coincidences. They offer profound insights into the text's deeper meanings and spiritual messages. Gematria serves as a tool to unveil these hidden layers, making the Apocrypha even more rich and meaningful. By applying Gematria to these less-known biblical texts, we broaden our understanding of how this ancient practice can reveal profound insights across a wider range of religious literature. This enduring legacy of Gematria shows its versatility and power in interpreting sacred writings. So, let us continue exploring these hidden meanings with an open mind and a curious spirit, for each discovery brings us closer to the timeless wisdom contained within our ancient texts. In doing so, we not only enrich our spiritual journey, but also honor the enduring legacy of Gematria as a tool for divine revelation. Did you know that the Psalms are not just poems of praise and devotion, but also contain hidden numerical codes that reveal deeper spiritual insights? This ancient practice is known as Gematria. Consider Psalm 23. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. The numerical value of each Hebrew letter in this verse holds a profound meaning. For instance, the word shepherd in Hebrew is roeh, which has a numerical value of 216. This number symbolizes guidance and protection concepts central to the theme of Psalm 23. Another example is found in Psalm 18, I love you, O Lord, my strength. The Hebrew word for love, ahava, carries a numerical value of 13. The number 13 in Jewish tradition signifies unity and harmony, reflecting the deep spiritual connection between the believer and God. By delving into these numerical codes, we uncover layers of meaning that enhance our spiritual understanding. As we explore the Psalms through Gematria, we find that each word carries a hidden depth that transcends its literal meaning. Take Psalm 119, Your word is a lamp unto my feet and a light unto my path. The numerical value of the Hebrew word for word, davar, is 26. The number 26 represents the sum of the Hebrew alphabet, signifying completeness and guidance, echoing the theme of divine direction in this psalm. Thus, Gematria reveals that even the smallest details of the sacred text hold profound significance. So, let us explore these ancient numerical codes with an open heart and a curious mind, for they may guide us to a deeper understanding of the divine.